Well, with me, Kyle Harper, and Kyle, winners are coming thick and fast for you lately. That's good. In race 1 at Gloucester Park on Friday night, all eyes will be on a newcomer to Western Australia in Soho Thunderstruck. You train. Dawn Barrier 3, he's up against a classy colt in Bletchley Park, but what a wonderful trial Soho Thunderstruck ran at Byford on Sunday.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Ken. I've been lucky to get some opportunities lately driving and training and just trying to make the most of them. Rob Watson was very generous to give me two very, very nice 2-year-olds. So far, I'm doing a good job for him. Hopefully I can do a good job with the next one that he's given me. Very good trial on Sunday, very pleased with that. Bletchley Park goes very good, drawn 1. Makes things a little bit tricky, but he should run a good race. He likes to roll along, so over the mile we'll probably drive him pretty confident, and he should be a top 3 finish, and whatever he does from there he should improve.
And so he's a Golden Slipper candidate?
Yeah, that's where we're heading for him. He's not eligible for the Pearl, but the Golden Slipper's up his alley, so as well as Franco Edwards, he's heading there too. So we'll have 2 for the Slipper, which will be really handy, and both very nice horses, so both should be good candidates if everything stays well with them.
Now, your dad drove Soho Thunderstruck in the trial. What did he say after the trial? He would have been tickled pink, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that's probably the fastest 2-year-old he's driven in his career. So, he's just happy to be back out there and getting some opportunities and, getting his licence back and getting his career back on track. So if I can help him out with some of the nice horses I've been given and get him a kickstart back into it, then that's what I'm going to do. So it's good to have his input and be able to chuck him on at trials and get his opinion, and he was pretty happy with that one. So he said it'll be winning next start, and I'm not saying he's wrong, but the draw's a little bit tricky, but he's a pretty good judge.
In the trial, he didn't show dazzling gate speed, but he wasn't urged out from the barrier.
No, he was first up. We haven't done a lot with him. We discussed it, and I said to the old man, to sort of give him a good hit out without knocking him about too much. So he does have pretty good gate speed from what I've seen him racing over east. I don't think he really let him off the bit at trials, but I think he can get out pretty slick. But so can Bletchley Park. So I don't think we'll be leading. We'll probably be sitting first up, and as I say, I think he's good enough to run on the money from there. Whether he's good enough to sit outside the mare and beater, only time will tell.
You look as though you'll have the favourite for the Pearl in that lovely horse, Franco Edward. Franco Edward qualified for the Pearl in spectacular fashion. It was a tremendous run. The times they ran were colossal for 2-year-olds.
They were, Ken. I think he's a little bit special, that one. You like to take things one step at a time with these sort of horses, and they need to take the steps. And things didn't go overly smoothly for the first 100. We had to put the splash sheets on with the weather, as all of them have to wear. First time he's had one on, as he grabbed the chewy going up to the gate, it just got a little close to him, touched him on the rump. He got a bit scared, so I just had to nurse him out of the gate, which allowed him to get crossed. Then again, when we've got to the corner, I've had to sort of ease him up. He's again pulled everything closer, and the dust sheets touched him again. He's run out with a little bit of a fright, and then again touched him again when we got to the breeze, and he over-raced a little bit. But to his credit, all these things have gone wrong, unfortunately, and he's still got us out of it and done a fantastic job. He's just a very good little horse, and all credit to the horse.
Marking them out of 10, what would you give Soho Thunderstruck and Franco Edward?
Oh, look, I think at the moment, Franco Edward, you've got to give him a 10 out of 10, but on his performance, he's a great little horse, and he hasn't done a lot wrong. As I said, the little incident tonight wasn't really his fault. Just a little bit of error with the splash sheet. It can happen. Thunderstruck's, he's run some very good races over east. Obviously, it's probably a little bit early to compare the two because I haven't really driven him in a race. And
maybe 9.5?
Yeah, we'll go with that. No, look, I don't really know at this point, Ken. Off his trial, you'd have to put him up there with the other horses as a pretty good horse, but he's a little bit of an unknown quantity at this point, so we'll just see how he goes Friday night, and maybe next time I can give you a rating on him.
Now, Kyle, the wonder horse, the old Better's Fire, lines up again at Gloucester Park on Friday night. He's in race 4 or 5. In race 5, he's drawn out wide at barrier 6. Not the best draw for him, at 25-36 metres, so you'll have plenty of options.
Yeah, not the greatest draw, but the 2500, the barrier draws aren't as important as the shorter trips, so The beauty of him, as we know, he can come out of the gate, he can go back and sit up, especially over the 2500. So we'll probably just play our cards how they unfold at the gate and go from there. We'll just see what the speed's like inside us, and he's always a chance every time he goes around these sort of fields. So if it's run to suit, I think he's a very good chance of winning, but he'll be fighting out the finish no matter what, I'd say.
What do you think of our Jimmy Johnston's last couple of runs? He's drawn inside of Better's Fire. Our Jimmy Johnston, he's been very impressive in the last couple of starts.
He has. He's a fantastic horse. There's probably not a lot between the two horses, and Greg and Sky do a great job with him. Barrier draws are probably going to be a bit of a cat and mouse between the two horses for the time being, and at the moment, as I say, he's got the barrier draw on us, but 2500, it sort of levels it out a little bit. He's probably one of the ones to beat. Max Affair goes very good too. Volton Tin's a very good horse when it leads. From memory, I think it was staggered. He probably couldn't find the front, but so Jimmy Johnston's been very impressive and probably looks like the one to beat. But you never know with barrier draws and Gloucester Park.
Good luck, Kyle Harper, Friday night. Let's hope there's a double or two for you on Friday night.
Thanks very much, Ken.